This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca.
I need to preface this by saying that it's been very quiet in our building, and especially on our floor, as our whole staff is working from home except for the on-air hosts and like a producer.
And our engineer.
Right.
But anyway, there's a very small group of us.
And that means that Lisa is the only female here on our floor, what I thought, in the mornings.
Yeah.
So I'll let the TikTok video I recorded explain the rest about what happened yesterday. But wait for the end, because Lisa threw a curveball at me. I said she could tell I was very embarrassed in the elevator yesterday and said, "What is going on?" And I said, "I'll tell you when we get to the car." And then I rolled tape. Here it is. So we went into separate bathrooms, the guy's bathroom and girl bathroom, at the same time before we left. And you took a lot longer than me, so I'm waiting by the elevator. And
Okay, it wasn't that long.
it was longer than me, so I'm waiting for you to come out, and I'm facing, my back is towards the bathrooms, and I hear the women's door open, and you, I thought, waiting for the elevator with me, and I said, "Healthy dump," and the lady just said, "Excuse me, it wasn't you."
Was she in the bathroom when I was taking my healthy dump?
She must have been, yeah. Anyway, there it is, the story from yesterday that will haunt my dreams forever.
But for the record, I didn't do that. I just knew that it would be a funny line.
You don't have to hide that. It's 2021.
I know.
We know girls poop too.
I'm aware. That's why I said it, because I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's a funny joke.
That poor lady, though.
Honestly.
Like, what if she was? Anyway, time for Unsung Heroes, where we give shout-outs to people, places, and things that don't always get the attention they deserve. Today's a Valentine's Day edition.
Shout out to anyone who doesn't wait until February 15th to buy chocolate when it all goes on sale. Whoa, rich.
Shout out to intentionally losing an argument with your wife this weekend, just because you know what's coming.
You know. Shout out to people who actually enjoy cinnamon hearts. How's your mouth ulcer?
Shout out to love songs from the 90s triggering flashbacks of dancing with the girl of your dreams at the Much Music Video School dance.
Ooh, yes.
And her being 9 inches taller than you as you patiently awaited your growth spurt.
Aw, Ryder.
I was 17.
Shout out to anyone whose Valentine's date is their dog. Good call. Because they'll actually still be around the next day. I mean, unless you left the gate open.
Oh, dark. Shout out to Shoppers Drug Mart. You can thank them for roughly 90% of the Valentine's Day gifts your husband got you that aren't flowers.
Make sure you slip them your Optimum's points card, though. Because, that's the most they're ever going to spend at Shoppers, and you need to make it worth it.
That's really funny.
Shout out to people who say every day is Valentine's Day. Okay, loser. We all know you just don't want to go out and buy fresh flowers in this weather. Get your partner a gift.
And finally, shout out to not having a Valentine's Day this year. At least you can blame it on COVID, unlike the last 12 years.
Ooh, that hurts.
That's a Valentine's Day edition of Unsung Heroes.
Tell me something.
Good.
Ryder and Lisa.
Play 107.
So controlled avalanches are they're usually set off to prevent larger ones from happening, right? So a man named Jesse Dahlberg was watching as railroad crews used explosives to set off a series of small avalanches.
Which would be fun to watch.
I bet. So this was in British Columbia, but then he noticed this lone little elk directly in the path. And he's like, oh no, I'm just hoping that this elk can outrun it. Couldn't. So this poor elk was buried in snow.
Oh, no.
So Jesse ran over and was trying to find this elk and just saw one eyeball. One little eyeball.
And dug him out?
From the snow and dug him out. Got his friend to go grab a shovel. He said it took him about 15 minutes just to get a leg out.
Wow.
And the elk survived. Listen, I'm just impressed that... Okay, no, I can't say that.
Yeah, go for it.
No, it's mean.
Come on, go for it.
I'm just surprised. No, that a man found something that was right in front of him. Like, you know how guys just can't find things? They'll be like, where is this? It's right there. It's peeking out a little bit, but they can't see it. I'm just proud of this guy, all right?
Tell me something good.
My story is about Alex Trebek. His legacy lives on months after his passing. It's been announced that hundreds of his garments were donated to the Doe Fund, an organization that helps homeless people get back on their feet.
Amazing.
So his suits,
What?
300 neckties, 58 dress shirts, 25 golf shirts, sweaters, dress shoes, sports coats, parkas, dress slacks are all going to help homeless men get ready for job interviews and things like that.
What is awesome?
Tell me something good.
Tell me something good from Ustara and Company, your personal injury lawyers. 780-428-6565.
Play 107.
So you're Karen in training. We've often discussed that.
Yeah.
And also now a witch in training.
Yeah. Well, I wish I was a witch.
You're a witch.
But yeah, I would be the witch you would get on wish.com.
Yeah.
So I have some friends that are actually witches, and they're so intelligent when it comes to the moon.
And we're not talking like flying around on a broomstick with a big nose doing potions, right?
No.
Okay. So
They're
like
just
define what a 2021 witch is.
They're just very in tune with the like energy, and they believe that the moon is in control of us.
Giselle, Tom Brady's wife, is a self-proclaimed witch.
Yes.
And quite good at it, obviously. She's turned her husband into an unbeatable beast.
So there was the new moon last night. And with that, I reached out to some of my witches and said, what can I do? What should I be doing with the new moon? And one of them was because I said I had a migraine. So one suggested having a bath with like a citrus kind of water.
Right.
And then after, use a lot of body lotion or oil and rub it on your body with the intention of releasing pain.
Oh.
So
okay.
It worked. My migraine's gone.
Really?
Yeah. And then also another one of my witch friends said that it was such a beautiful moon and to gather some affirmations. So write things down that you want to implement into your life, things that you want to let go of, and then you burn them, the ones that you want and the things you're trying to get rid of with the intention of getting rid of those things that don't serve you anymore.
Well,
things you want to bring into your life. And she said to burn them and then have a shower and cleanse yourself. So I'm sorry about the water bill. I had a bath and then I had a shower.
Well,
I also almost burnt the house down.
Yeah, I wish it was a minus 60 and you could have had your little celebration fire outside.
Well, you're supposed to. You're supposed to have your bare feet planted on the ground. I couldn't do that. So,
right.
Oh, I also forgot to charge my crystals in the windowsill.
So what does that mean?
They're just not going to have good enough energy. I got to wait for the next moon, the next full moon.
Oh, great. This is a disaster.
And that's another round of Lisa's a witch in training. I'm a budget witch. Yeah.
I'm just really proud that neither of us swore that whole time because we were close.
We were, right. This just in, Jay-Z and Twitter's Jack Dorsey have established a $24 million fund to develop Bitcoin. Every time I see headlines like this, I'm like, oh, I wish I knew more about it.
It's so insane, though. Okay, so I heard my buddy talking about the Doge one or whatever. Elon Musk and Snoop Dogg's Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That was started as a joke, but then like apparently was going to see a huge jump. So I put $200 into this Wealth Simple app.
Okay.
This isn't an ad, I promise. And in hopes to just throw it on this Doge. I don't even know what it's called.
I think it's Doggy because there's a dog on the label's a dog. I don't know.
In hopes to just like make a quick couple $100 and then I'd cash out was my plan.
You keep forgetting, you keep holding it off, and then you see headlines like this and you're like, is it too late?
No, but they don't do Doge style on the... Oh.
don't know what it's called.
They don't do the Dogie on Wealth Simple.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, well, Bitcoin's been on fire lately. I'll wait until it settles down and then I'll throw the $200 on it. It'll be my first crypto purchase and we'll see how it goes. But now I'm like watching the Bitcoin numbers based on the news today, and it's so all over the place. It was at over 60, like well over $60,000 per Bitcoin. Now it's all at like 59.4 in just 5 minutes.
This is why money is fake. This is why it's a joke to me.
Scary.
It scares me how much pull Elon Musk has. The guy puts a Bitcoin emoji in his Twitter bio and it's like skyrockets. Stop it.
And
it's terrifying.
He is a genius. Nobody can even question that. And what he's doing with space is amazing. And like, props to the guy, in my opinion. He does a lot of really cool stuff. But he's also a little unstable.
I just don't think he's human. I think he's an alien.
As many geniusi, I don't know what the plural of genius is, as many geniusi are, he is a little wingy. And it's true. You look back on geniuses from the past, and
What are you saying?
They can tend
geniuses.
To be... Okay.
They're geniuses.
Is that okay,
it's
genius?
It's not genius. Gosh, we need to stop talking about Bitcoin. We know nothing.
Anyway, I'm worried that he has that much control he is a bit of a unstable
dude. This is why money is not real. It doesn't exist. Okay. It's just out there in the universe. Let's all just ignore it.
It's dropping like down to 58,000. I'm going to buy.
Right now? Did you just hit the button?
Buy.
Speaking of buy, if you're rich, you're buying me lunch.
It is time for something we've been doing all week, picking fights with significant others for Ryder and Lisa's delivery service.
Yep. So you have a short amount of time. You got to fire them up. And if you can do so, we, Ryder and myself, will deliver a bouquet of flowers from Flowers on 50th. I love that flower shop. Sweet Angel Karen owns it. She actually gave out free flowers to anyone named Karen.
Yeah,
for a while there.
And
super
there's
cute
Mary Browns in that parking lot, and who doesn't like a big Mary with their flowers?
That's true. So anyway, we will deliver this fresh bouquet to you. We also have a gift certificate to Central Social Hall and money for you to spend at the Fantasyland Hotel in West Edmonton Mall, plus some chocolates and some Play 107 swag. We got it all.
It's Rob's birthday today, so we're gonna call his wife unknowingly, and he's gonna tell her, "Don't worry about getting me a gift. I just bought my own." Let's see how this goes.
Hello?
Hi, just want to let you know, because we're going to be out and about, maybe picking something up for my birthday. You don't need to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Please don't get angry. You know that there's at least one really high-end rum that I've wanted and one really high-end sauce. Okay? Yeah, I know, but they don't go bad. It's not like there's an expiry date on liquor. So,
yeah, but you have an expiry date.
What? I'm telling you, the reason I called is because I didn't want you to see it on the Visa online and freak out. So I thought, well, I'm just going to call you, just let you know.
But how do you know I didn't buy you something? Like, thanks
because
for
you never
telling me this at the last minute.
Well, you never. I can't. We've been married 27 years. I don't think you've ever bought me one bottle of liquor. Certainly nothing.
Yeah, but maybe I got you something that you really wanted, something else.
No, I know you.
Don't just spring this on me.
No,
I'm not impressed.
Didn't. The two bottles come to a little over $500. Okay.
What?
Yes. We haven't spent any money on traveling this whole year during the pandemic.
Oh my God. I can't. Can we talk about this later?
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
It's Ryder and Lisa calling. Just want to save the day for Rob here. He didn't buy any of that.
But I really want to.
Okay, now that my blood pressure is through the roof.
We have a Valentine's Day contest going on where you have to try to get your partner triggered in less than a minute. And if you do, we'll deliver a Valentine's Day prize pack to your front step.
Oh, to get me triggered.
Needless to say, I think it worked.
Woo!
Big breaths. Take care, girl.
Thanks. Bye.
Oh, Rob, well
would have
done.
been a long conversation at home.
Yes.
And not really a conversation, just, yeah.
It'll be a one-way street, maybe. Eh? Congratulations. Thank you for being good sports all week. Man, we got some people that had to have serious conversations after all that.
Man, what a terrible week of weather, though, for flowers. Like when we deliver the bouquet, we're like, get it inside. Run to the door. And that's just a good PSA because there's probably going to be a lot of people buying flowers today. Make sure they don't wither and die instantly. That's a bad omen.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play 107.